Hi, my name is Tanya and I'm a sewaholic. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so Tanchi, and today I have a different kind of video for you. It is not my usual Sunday sewing catch-up, but a spring plans video. And I have done these plans videos before, but this time I'm doing it slightly different. But before we start with the content of the video, I just want to share that I am wearing a ready-to-wear outfit today, and it is just a sporty little jumper sweatshirt from Calvin Klein. You can probably see it here. Sorry, I touched my mic, I think. And on the bottom, I'm just wearing leggings, so a very athleisure look today for working from home. But let's start with the video. And what I have decided to do for my spring plans of 2024 is to do something a little different. And I have made myself a little swatch board where I put all the fabrics on that I have currently in my stash that I want to sew up for spring. And we're currently still in February, but I have very much started sewing for spring. It's my favorite season, as you probably know by now. And it is, for me, it is just the start of something new. It feels fresh. I kind of have a new mindset. And I think just lots of people feel that way, to get their more colorful garments out, for example, and it is exactly the same for me. And over the last few months, or even the last half year, I purchased quite a lot of fabrics that were more suited, or that they are more suited for spring than they were for the winter. And now I can finally sew them up. And there is one fabric missing on here that hasn't arrived with me yet, but I will do that one at the end of the video and also insert a picture of the fabric. But I will go through all of these fabrics and show them to you, and also tell you what my plans for the fabrics are. And this little swatch board lives on my... Ooh, have I lost the thread? I think so. It lives here on my pegboard, and I have to say it is super inspiring, because if I, for example, don't feel like sewing, but I feel like doing something, I just look at my little swatch board and get inspired almost instantly, because I love these fabrics so much, and I just already know what I want to do with them, and it is much easier to pick up a project without having to go through the whole of your stash, just having a small selection here and then choosing from this small board what I want to do right now. And I have sewn one of these projects up already, and it was a huge success. You will see it on my Instagram if you follow me there. It is also at It's So Tanji, the same as here on YouTube, and you will see that I already made up one of the dresses. But now let's start with the fabrics. The first fabric I want to sew up is a cotton velvet that I got from a charity shop, quite a big charity shop, and I think it is originally a mulberry. I don't think I know that it is a mulberry fabric, so very high quality, expensive fabric, and I think it was a furnishing fabric, but it is quite a substantial cotton velvet, as I said, and I got 4 meters or 4.5 meters for like €5 or €8, something around that, so almost nothing. And it is this fabric here. It has like rural scenes on it, horses. It's very much greens and creams. And what I want to do with this one is a quite involved project. And at the moment, I don't really feel like it, but maybe I will in a few weeks' time. And I want to make the Heather Blazer by Friday Pattern Company. And I want to make a matching skirt for this blazer. And I'm thinking about the Agnia skirt by Vicky Sews. It is a mini skirt with a slit in the front. And I have made this one 2 times already. It fits me perfectly. And I think this would be just a very cool suit type of outfit, and very unusual in this very unusual fabric. But in my mind, it looks very cool and very like a very eccentric, quirky office outfit. I hope it comes together how I have it in my mind. But yeah, I think I have to go through these fabrics a bit more quickly because there are quite a lot, and otherwise it will take us weeks to get through the fabrics. So maybe grab a cup of tea if you want to watch this video in one go. Okay, so then the next fabric is this one here. It is a boucle fabric and has this very nice like rose pinks and creams, and also the more hot pink threads going through it. And I got 1/2 meter of this one. It is a remnant. It was a remnant piece from my local fabric store. And I want to make an Agnia skirt again with this fabric. Just because I think the pattern and the fabric are a very like timeless combination, and this one would be really nice for spring, I guess, to wear with white sneakers and a white blouse, or even a white t-shirt. And yeah, that's my plan for this fabric. Then the next fabric is this one. It is the rainbow gingham fabric I got in Dublin from the fabric counter. And I want to make a indigo dress by Tilly and the Buttons out of this one. I saw it on Elle from Elle and the Stitches. I hope that was correct. She made the indigo in this fabric, and I also want to add the Anthea sleeves from the Anthea blouse by Anna Allen. And yeah, I think it will just be a very cute dress for the spring. It has the black in it, but it also injects a bit of color with the pastel rainbow shades. And I think also with white sneakers and a black leather jacket, it is exactly what I crave for this spring. It is a bit like cottagecore inspired, the aesthetic of the dress, but I can also pair it with, as I said, the leather jacket, which is like more my style than if it would be just a poofy rainbow dress. That wouldn't really fit my style, I think. But I can style it many different ways in my head. Then next up, we have a cotton wool fabric, this one here, from the new craft house, and it is a wedgwood, or at least they call it a wedgwood cotton wool. And this one is destined to be a pair of pajama trousers for the spring. It is a super lightweight fabric, and I can just wear it with a white t-shirt, for example. And yeah, I think it will just look super cute. This is not a fabric I would wear for my day-to-day wear. I am not a fan of ditzy floral prints on me. It just looks a bit too cutesy for my style, but as sleepwear, it is the perfect fabric. And I know that I will really, really like it. And I have a new look pajama trousers pattern in my stash that I have used a lot already, and this, I will insert a picture here. This will also be used for this fabric here. And then the next fabric, which is a cotton sateen in this beautiful dark green color, is the one I have already made up, and I made it into the Know Me 2016 dress, and it is gorgeous. I am in love with this dress. The only thing was that the front bodice didn't fit me at all. I did a small bust adjustment, and then I had to add in new darts, and it was quite of a process to fit this pattern piece to my body. But in the end I made it, and now it sits perfectly, and I think it looks very, very nice. But I'll share that one in depth with you in my February mix videos, because I made it in February, and this will probably be the video I will share the next Sunday, because it will already be March next Sunday. Time flies, and yeah, but that is going to, or not going to, it is already the Know Me 2016, and I love it. Okay, on to the next fabric, which is another cotton fabric. I would say weight-wise it is a cotton poplin, or it is a cotton lawn. Not probably, it's a cotton lawn. And I know you can't really see it, but this one is khaki green, and it has these zebras on it, and you can't see the full zebra here. But for this one, I am not quite sure what to make. I am thinking about making the Know Me 2016 again, because I also have 3 meters of this fabric, and I think it would look very like unusual, because the animal print and the khaki is more like a safari kind of style, and the dress is very much a poofy feminine dress. I think that could look quite cool, but I think it could also look not so cool. So that's to be discussed with myself if I want to make this dress. The other idea would be to make the Stella dress by French Poetry from this one, which is a very nice shirt dress with a circle skirt and a drawstring in the middle that could also look very nice in this fabric. But let me know in the comments down below what you would do with the zebra fabric, and also if you have any other pattern suggestions. I am happy to hear about them. And then the next fabric is this one here, and it's quite a small swatch, so yeah, you won't really be able to see, but it is a cotton canvas fabric from Jesus Sister, and it has these sewing machines on it. And this one is going to be a tote bag, and I want to make a quilted tote bag, so something a bit more special than just your average tote bag. And this one will be made for the Stitch Festival in March in London. That's also the part where I tell you that I am there, that I will be there on the Friday. My partner agreed to come with me, and I'm super excited. I have saved some money to spend there on fabrics, and if any one of you who is currently watching me is there on the Friday, I would be super happy if you would just let me know, and yeah, maybe just write a little message. Also, you can write me on Instagram. Maybe we could meet for a little walk around. I'm super nervous. Oh, sorry, I think I've touched my mic again. I'm super nervous. I mean, I have a partner with me, so I'm not alone, but I'm also nervous to meet people I only know from Instagram or YouTube in real life. Yeah, but I am also super excited for that part because I don't really have sewing friends where I am. So I would be really happy if you would let me know if you're there, and maybe we can meet for a cup of tea or something. Would be really, really nice. Yeah, and I want to make a tote bag for that occasion so that I can put some of the fabric I buy into this tote bag. And then the next fabric is a very special one. It is this Liberty, I think it is called Amalia Tulip Tanalone. And this one will be one of my favorite, all-time favorite patterns, the Anna Allen Anthea blouse. And I cut that one out already. And yeah, I just think the tulips are the perfect fabric for spring, obviously. And I just love the Anthea blouse. It is a pattern that I can't even say why, but I really do love it. I love the high neck and I love the poofy sleeves that are quite long. And I just think it fits my body perfectly, and it does fit many people's shapes and figures. And it is super cool to wear just with a pair of jeans. And I recently ordered some pointed black ballet flats online, and I think that could be a really, really cool outfit for spring. So I'm super excited about that. And it is the most colorful fabric, and that also excites me a lot. Sometimes I don't feel like wearing color, for example, today, but sometimes I feel like wearing all the colors, and greens and pinks are my favorite. So this fabric was just a dream come true when I could get 1 meter of it, because it's also quite expensive. But I got it from Beyond the Pink Door last year. And then the next one is a rib knit jersey. I think it is a cotton poly mix, and I got it from a local store. I think honestly I got it almost 2 years ago, or 1.5 years ago, not quite sure. And the original plan has always been to make a kilo wrap dress with it, and that's still my plan, to be honest. But I just never got to make it for some reason. But at the moment, I feel quite inspired and motivated to sew up the kilo wrap dress. I already have 2 in my closet and I love them. And I think this green one will also make me feel quite good. And I love a rib knit texture always. So that's gonna be that. And then on to the last fabric I have on my swatch card here. And it is a French terry fabric that I got at Edinburgh Fabrics in December, and it has these poppies on it in orange and in pink and red, and then the dark blue navy background and the green leaves. And the problem, I have 1.5 meters only, and the problem with this fabric is that I don't really know what I want to make with it, but I think it is the perfect spring fabric. And I don't know, French terry is just a type of fabric that I'm not really used to, and that I don't really know what to do with it. It's between, for me, it is between a cotton jersey and like a sweater knit, slightly heavier than the cotton jersey, but it is quite how do you say it? It is not heavy at all. That's what I want to say. So like a thick jumper doesn't really make sense for me because it is not a thick fabric. And also like for a dress, I don't have enough of it. It's only 1.5 meters. So maybe there are some light jumper sweater patterns for the spring I don't know of. I just wanted to ask you guys what you would do with this really, really gorgeous French terry fabric. and I'm really looking forward to your suggestions down below. So thank you in advance for helping me on this fabric. And then there is one more fabric that hasn't arrived yet, as I said, that I definitely want to sew up in spring, and that's the leafy print I talked about in, I think, my last Sunday sewing catch-up that I got from Abercan Fabrics. And it is currently at the post office very near to me, but I have to pay customs, and that's why I think the post lady didn't knock on my door, because she didn't want to carry the money. I don't know, but I can pick it up tomorrow. And I am planning to make a wilder gown with this fabric with long sleeves, and I want to shirr the sleeves at the bottom, and then I also want to make it more into a, it is originally an empire waistline, but I don't really like that on me, so I will just add a bit to the bodice so that it sits on my natural waist. And then I will also probably insert some elastic at my natural waist so that it comes in. That's the plan for the wilder, but I think this one will also be very nice for spring, because I can wear it with like sheer tights, and the long sleeves will be warmer than if I would just have short sleeves. So that's my plan for spring. I am sure that I won't make all of these. I'm a bit unsure about the blazer and skirt set, because that will mean a lot of work and a lot of like effort, and I will be starting my new job next Friday, which means that I don't have as much time to sew as I do usually, and I think that new job will take up a lot of my brain space, and I will probably be very tired in the evenings and not in the mood for sewing. So maybe that one doesn't get made up, but maybe it does. Maybe I just need a bit of distraction from work life, and I will make it. But I really try not to put any pressure on me this year in terms of sewing. So yeah, that's that. And also I'm pretty sure that there will come some fabrics along my way that I want to sew up straight away, especially because I am going to the Stitch Festival and I plan to buy quite a lot of fabrics there, to be honest. So yeah, there will be probably something I want to have in my wardrobe right then and there, and I will sew it up. So yeah. I would also really like to know if you do spring planning in terms of sewing, if you have any, or if you have a process like I do with my swatches right now. I think that works very well for me, but it is also the first time I am doing it. Are there any approaches you have that are different to mine? I would really like to know that. And also if you have any suggestions for the zebra fabric and also for the poppy fabric, I would be really grateful. But yeah, that was it from me today. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, I also have a Ko-fi account now, and I am super grateful for any support you're giving me, even if it's just giving me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow, and I love having so many beautiful sewing people around me, even if it's just online. But yeah, I wish you a very nice week and lots of time of sewing, and take care, guys. Bye!